want to just try and get the light here behind the chimney. Oh, but we've got a car coming. I was going to go back as if I want to get it. Just where the sun's setting, it just looks really cool. And it's actually above the altar rock. Oh, of course it doesn't want to film it. That means we've got presences by us. Oh my god, it will not let us film it. Please, Jesus, can we make that? Oh god, how annoying. I hate it when it does this. It's really, really awkwardly annoying. So we'll not film there. No. How interesting. That's interesting because, like, sometimes it does that, and you know, you really can't, like, it goes fuzzy for a moment or two. And then, if I mess around with the zoom thing a little bit, it takes us back to normal. Now, it's going to be a little bit windy. Oh, it's okay, we can go down this way. I'll plug in the speakers so that it's not too bad to hear. There's lots of people about. It's a little bit cringeworthy. I can handle it. Yes, we can get down this way. And so, this isn't the Damart Tower, this is the one before it. The one behind, I mean, the tower. I've never been down here before, by the way. Oh god, I wish I'd filmed. There's a mill called Monarch Mills, and it's just literally down that way. In fact, it's that building pretty much there. But, I do apologise, but I'm not going back up to it. We're losing too much light. Let's see what this is called. Nothing that exciting. Well, MPA alarms. MP alarms. I think that's quite, well, I don't know if I picked it up for you, sorry. Probably get bollocking words right now. Oh, bad English there, Nina. MP alarms. And look, it's got a, it looks, wow, I thought it's an interesting, sorry, it's an interesting sign behind it. Well, I want to say like the dartboard effect, but in actuality, it's more like a time loopy thing. So, yeah, that's interesting, of course. I do live in an interesting place. And I'd never walked this way before. I mean, look at this old mill here. Now, this is still derelict. A lot of them have been done up, which you'll see, because we're going to walk past them. And you'll see what I mean. Like, these ones here have all been done up, and added to. And they're really fascinating looking at them within. We go past the one window, which is like covered. Oh, this made me chuckle the other day. Oh no, sorry, Monarch Mills. Oh, I don't know, I feel a bit disorientated. It's just down here, Monarch Mills. But I mean, of all the names in the world, I really do live in such a Masonic town. It's, the Masonic place is just literally behind there. So let's just cross the road so we can actually film this old mill, which is still derelict. Well, boarded up. So yeah, derelict, like I said. I can't believe I missed daylight hours. It would have been 30 minutes earlier. Oh, but look, the sky's peacock, almost. Well, it is in real life. Look at all the alarms on this. So these must all be separate flats, mustn't they? They must be quite small, or houses with their alarms. I guess they got their alarms from MP alarms. Oh, look, it's to let. Oh my God, prices from £1 per square foot. Isn't that extremely cheap? Bingley Body Shop, the car place. So, Laycock International here. IMT, I'm not quite sure. What does that say? Gasoline Alley, classic cars. Oh, my uncle would love that. This is quite interesting though. System D events. Don't tell me why I think that's quite interesting, but I do. ABCD. System 4. Locked. Okay, listen, we're wasting time here. I've not got that much film time anyhow, so I will have to come down. I've got the most exciting news in the world. What a mess. I've no idea what was being filmed and what hasn't now, because it went on to pause. Oh my god. So I would imagine when I dropped the camera last time is when it went on to pause, so we've just missed loads of really cool stuff. But it's okay, I'll film it on the way back out. Let's just film over here. So I'm having great difficulty filming this because every time it either goes into pause or I drop the camera but catch it. So there's no reason for the camera not to work. But interestingly, we'll have to come back and film the other bits of the school. But I just wanted to film the Damn Art Tower at night time, really. And I do think it's really cool that it is actually a working mill still, rather than converted flats. I do. It's also very interesting because of the symbology. Now, you might not be able to see, but I'm going to try and zoom into it. It's just here, the Masonic symbol. She says. Right, let me just try and get some bearings. So, everything is the green. I filmed it before anyhow. There's a cross and compass right by the... if I zoom out, I can show you where it is better. You just might be able to see it. But, you see where the Damn Art Tower is there? And then you've got your pyramids, like, not pyramids, sorry, you've got like your two columns here. And in the middle, you've got like your pyramid thing. And that's where the Masonic cross and compass is. So, yeah, it's really cool. Well, cool, I don't mean like that. I mean, it's interesting. And also the view, look at the sky, it looks amazing. It really does. And the lights as well at night time. So I'm going to walk because this chap's on his bike and it's going to be noisy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, can I get out that way? Or do I need to go back? Alright, thank you. So yeah, and it's just really interesting because you can really see how these towers are actually in alignment with one another. Quite clearly. They all are. Now, like I was trying to say before I got knocked off, just check the time. Alright, we're okay for a few moments. So I'll be able to film what I couldn't film before because it wouldn't let me. Well, it wasn't that it wouldn't let me, it went on to pause. My camera never does that. But then it did try and fall on the floor, so I can't tell why I did that. I did actually get this in before, the amount of views I've been getting for doing this. I don't think I'm doing anything that, like, out of the ordinary. I'm not saying anything that bizarre, and I'm certainly not filming anyone's faces. Oh. Thought it was the rat for a moment, but no, the cars. Okay, let's try not to get run over. Get back onto the cobbled street. So, I never actually thought to come this side before. I told the other day when I was just taking pictures, and I'm going to plug in the. No, it's okay. We're back in the shelter. No, it's windy, of course. This is like one of those disaster camera things where you try your best to film things and it all just goes wrong. But this could have worked out in our benefit because we're going to get a much better angle of this, from this side at least, from the one I had originally. But I will just plug in the headset so that the wind's not going to be able to bother us. Now, this is the school. I think it's called Park Road or something. I went to a college called Park Lane when I was 16 in Leeds. Or 17 maybe. Oh, barbed wire. So it's interesting but unfortunately the lights aren't going to see the bits I'm trying to show you. Which is... Look, you know what? I'm going to have to just come back to daylight hours because I'm wasting all of our time here trying to film this. There's places we can film. I'll just show you the tower though, there. And this one here. And look, it might sound really boring that I'm going on about towers and alignment with one another. It's not boring at all because I can't believe it, I've lived in my house for 3 years and I'm pretty observant, and yet I only just really clicked the other day how in alignment the schools are with one another, from nursery to primary, right up to grammar school. And then I was thinking, well, where are the actual colleges? that they all actually are in alignment, or in like a kind of circular fashion. Not quite a circular fashion, more like an oblong fashion. So this is what I tried to film you before, when the camera decided it wasn't going to do anything for us. Look at this school here. It's now flats, of course. But I was taking pictures the other night. It was amazing. It always says that time, which is unusual in itself, because it's like the 11th hour, you know, like not just the 11th hour, but you know that doomsday clock. It's showing the time of the doomsday clock, which is tells us, which is yeah. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. It's basically showing the time of the doomsday clock, the apparent doomsday clock they tell us is running. 1814, 6 and 8. Numbers are interesting because this is going to be really, really, really swift. But when I was down at the swimming pool, I was filming a chimney that was really unusual. This is actually where it belongs to. It's called the Suburban Bar, and I've walked past it twice now, and it's never had any people in. But anyhow, that's beside the point. The point being, here it is. Now, it's very dark. I think we're going to come down here in daylight, but we can try and get the tower in. If I was just move position slightly, it might be a little bit easier to get. The annoying thing is, I filmed it. Of course we can't get this in. This is just a disastrous filming session. Can't believe it. Winter has come and it's just not happening, is it? But it's a really ancient building with really interesting chimney details, as many of them have here. So, and it's got the original cobbled street as well still. Now, in a moment's time, in a minute's time, I'm going to actually, rather than go down to the Christ Church, I'm going to go out to some light. Sorry, I think it's called, I feel like I'm going bonkers. So, only now, Nina. No, I want to show you the theatre. There's lights all around it, and it's just this building ahead of us here. It's fascinating. I know I took loads of pictures. To do that, I have to upload them all and then voice over them all. And being, having been a bit distracted recently, that hasn't happened. So we'll try and film it, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to have fun tagging all these bits together, aren't I? Crikey. We are walking towards it now, that tree there. Oh, crikey. And also, the details which I wanted to save for the Prince of Wales Park are right ahead of us. I'm so tempted to tell you now. So tempted to spill the beans. We'll see what happens. I might end up spilling the beans, or I might just fill this elusively now with no explanation. And then, I'm going to say, I will do in the next part. I can't resist. Yeah, I'm definitely going to tell you. Stay tuned. This is actually going to be really fascinating, the whole building. And we're under light, and there's not many people about, really. So we'll get it filmed and we'll get it down on record before anything can happen to me. Silly implants. They've left me alone though tonight, haven't they? But I did pray first, and that's the secret. Have a relationship with Christ and pray.